So to break down the numbers, we bought the teardown for $203,000. So all in with the construction costs, labor, everything, all the fees included, we're gonna be all in what, $500,000?
Yeah, all in 500,000.
So all in $500,000. By the way, after this, we're going on another project where we're doing a duplex, and we're gonna show you guys what that looks like as well. And we have another 32 unit coming up in Albany. One of the ways you can get into this, if you're just starting and you don't have the credit, you don't have the money at all, right? But you're willing to put in the sweat equity, one of the best ways to do this is obviously for you to now learn. Hey guys, welcome. Today's field day. We are today in one of our new development projects, two-story single family here. Now, when we bought this property here with our developer partner, guess what guys? This was a tear down. So there was a home on it, which is what, 2 beds, 1 bath?
Yeah, 2 bed, 1 bath.
2 bed, 1 bath. So we basically scratched it up. That's what a tear down means. And we're going to build on it. This is the thing about real estate. You have to have the eye to see the opportunities, because you may have, drove past this neighborhood and you may not have noticed there is a beat up house here. And because you don't know what zoning means, also you may not have known that you can actually completely tear down this home and build the house. And we're gonna break down the numbers. Steve, what is the location?
Yeah, right now we're in the Decatur area of Gresham Park. So pretty much this is an old area. A lot of new construction is going on in this area. Super old historical district. A lot of the people here are a little bit on the older side, like 70, 80, 90.
So it's an up and coming?
Yeah, it's an up and coming area. So the thing is, it was crime ridden at one time. A bunch of crime had went over, they started kicking it out. This is kind of the last place left in Atlanta specifically where you can actually get good parking.
Yeah. So guys, we're gonna add a B-roll. Last time when we came here, you couldn't even see this right here. So they're working on the foundation right now. Next time you're gonna see an update, the property will be up, and we have Andrew actually holding the plans right here. So to break down the numbers, we bought the teardown for $203,000. So all in with the construction costs, labor, everything, all the fees included, we're gonna be all in what, $500,000?
Yeah, all in 500,000.
So all in $500,000, and resale value is $650.
Yeah, with a budget,
right?
Yeah.
Now guys, the difference between doing new construction from the ground up, and for some of you, maybe you're familiar with real estate wholesaling, some of you is familiar with fix and flips. The difference between fix and flips and new development is that when you fix up a home, after you're done, then you list it on the market and then you wait, right? So you might list it for $350,000, then you wait. If it sells for that or less, whatever the case may be. That's not how we approach new development and new construction. Is we pre-sell. So we sell before we finish building. So this property here, before it's done, is already sold. We don't sell after we're done building. That's the huge difference. And obviously with new development, just have the eye, just have to have the eye to see the opportunities, whether you're looking at just raw land or you're looking at a house that is completely beat up. Sometimes don't get hung up on the home, especially if the seller is asking for a high number. You want to dig deeper and find the zoning. You can call what office, Steve?
Yeah, you can call like the land zoning office. They got a zoning ordinance.
There you go. So the land zoning office, guys, that's what we do all day long. Our team call the office and say, hey, I'm looking at this property. Do you know what it's zoned for? What can I do? Can I build maybe a 2-story? Can I build a duplex? By the way, after this, we're going on another project where we're doing a duplex, and we're gonna show you guys what that looks like as well. And we have another 32 unit coming up in Albany, and then we have the 4 single families coming up in Albany. So this is the new journey, guys. One of the ways you can get into this, if you're just starting and you don't have the credit, you don't have the money at all, right? But you're willing to put in the sweat equity, one of the best ways to do this is obviously for you to now learn how to find the land or the beat up homes. You put them under contract and you just wholesale that contract. You can sell that for a fee, right? So that's probably one of the best ways to get into real estate in 2025. If you're a beginner with no money, no credit, you're broke, but you do have the time to actually do the work. And guess what will happen? You will contact people like us and say, hey, I have a land on the contract. Do you guys want to buy it? I have a beat up home. Do you guys want to buy it? Well, guess what? Not only you get to sell it and make some money, but you can also learn hands-on if you can provide a little bit more value. That's one way. The other way, obviously, if you want to be passive and maybe you already have a 9-to-5, you're earning good income, you love your 9-to-5, or you have other type of businesses that is already generating active income for you, one of the things we do is on the field activity. We have an event coming up on the 21st here in Georgia where we're bringing people into, obviously an event hall, and then we're going to do a whole day breakdown, 5 hours. We're going to break down, we're going to do case studies. You're going to learn new construction. You're going to learn about fix and flips. You're going to learn about wholesaling, credit, all these things. But another thing we do is we take people on the field. So what will happen is we'll invite you guys. If you follow our content, we'll tell you, hey, this week we're taking people on the field on projects either already built or about to be built, or even if it's fix and flip renovations, which we'll still do, and we'll break it down for you. So we're gonna go on the job site, on the project, talk about the project. You can get to ask about the numbers, you get to meet the GCs that work with us, you get to ask about how did we secure the funds. So if you guys are interested in that as well, just DM us, hey, field day. You can literally just DM the word field and we'll get you set up for that, especially if you're here in Georgia and you don't want to miss the event on the 21st. All right, now let's go see what the job site look like. 23-year-olds walking new constructions. Don't sleep on it.
Hey, let's go. You are in the game. Listen, for all the younger people out there, listen, you do not have to have a years of experience to actually do this. Even the development partner that we actually partnered with on this was able to actually bring the experience to be able to allow us to come on title on this and actually get the experience. So you guys, you do not have to be 40 and 50 before you get into the new construction game. You know, even with you being a younger person, just partner with somebody that has the experience, come on title, and get that experience. Get it.
Guys, come look at that. Obviously, one of the things, Steve just said something really key. If you guys ever consider getting into new construction, you are going to be oftentimes required to have at least 4 properties where you've been on title. Being on title just means you've bought the properties and you closed on it, right? Now, you don't have to be the one that have done it. Guys, this could go back to the principle who, not how. I'm gonna put a link in the description below where you can get that book. You should read it. Never think about the how, always think about the who. So if you can find that person that is already doing it and having experience and you find a way to bring value, even if it's just finding the raw land, and because you're saving them time, you just wholesale it to them, you make money, but then you get to ask the questions, you get to say, hey, I want to learn later, I want to build. Is there a way maybe I can get into the deals and be added on the title? We do this for people all the time, all right? So if you're in Georgia, tap in with us. We're in Texas and a couple of other markets, but keep following the content. Mukhtar, show them what the site look like. Andrew working with the plans over there. So I mean, they'll get an update, guys. This is all to see here. Now, another thing you guys want to do, right? If you drive in and you just go in and whatever, I don't know, you go into the grocery store, or like us right now, we're on the field, we're going to work projects. You do want to keep an eye for the properties surrounding the area, because you might see other opportunities. You might see another beat up house. You might see a house with tall grass, broken windows. You might see a piece of land. You want to take these, put it in your application, whether that be using LandGlide, right? LandGlide is an application when you're driving around, you can upload properties on it. And then later you want to call these people and see if they're interested in selling at a discount, and you can either wholesale the contract, or if you have the money, you do whatever. You can flip it, whatever the case may be. It's called driving for dollars, guys. So don't just drive just to drive. Don't be walking your dog just to walk your dog. Open your eyes. If you see properties that seems like they're distressed, nobody's taking care of it, or maybe it seems like it's vacant, take them down. You can use Deal Machine. You can use free apps like Google Maps. Google Maps is absolutely free. Put them there, give them a call, use a Google voice number or use your own number. Call them, hey, I'm calling you about the property on 123 Main Street. I was wondering if you would be interested in a cash offer on it. And if they're interested on it, guess what, guys? Put it on the contract and you can just sell that contract. You don't have to have the money. Just find a cash buyer to close on it and get you paid. All right, guys, stay tuned. We're going to walk the 4-plex and the duplex as well. And moving forward, guys, 2025, you're going to see a lot of content around new development. So if you guys want to partner up with us, or you just want to learn a little bit more, make sure you tap in so you don't miss the workshops. Make sure you check out the Boom Effect podcast. We're going to start putting out way more episodes on that. And make sure when we announce for field days that you send us a DM if you want to be a part of it. I'll see you guys on the next video.